How are we doing, guys? Hack Single Figures here. Hope you're all well and have had a good week of golf. Right, this week we need to talk about the Callaway Rogue Driver and how I got on testing it against my Epic. We need to talk about the new short game test that I'm going to start doing, which will hopefully get my short game into a much better place than it was last season. We need to talk about the golf I've been up to this week. And we also need to talk about a milestone for the channel. And it's all down to you lot, because you lot are amazing. So firstly, let's talk about the milestone for the channel. So this week, we reached 2,000 subscribers. I cannot thank you enough. It is amazing. Over 2,000 people and now follow me on this journey to single figures. So no pressure, but I have to get there, don't I? So if you have subscribed, I have to massively thank you. Take my hat off to you guys. You're all awesome. Genuinely, I can't even tell you how amazing it is. So thank you so much if you've subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're new to the channel, then click below and subscribe, because you might quite like it. You might not, but you might. You never know. Give it a try. Right, so Callaway Rogue Driver is obviously new out. I think it's out the middle of next month, but I think people are fitting for it now. So I tested the Rogue and I tested it against my Epic. Exactly the same shaft, exactly the same setup as my Epic. And it was really interesting, actually. It's a great looking driver and it's a great golf club, but didn't give me any real benefit at all. If you want to check out that video, there's a link for it just up there. So yeah, have a watch and see what you think. I have still got to do the video with Ryan about all these new clubs and ask him all the questions that you guys sent. So I'm going to film that with him this week. Just literally haven't had time this week to do it. So we'll get into that one next week. So I have done a bit of short game practice, as you can see this week. I went up to the practice ground at Howley Hall and I was going to do this new practice game, short game test that I'm going to start doing every week. And it's a Dave Pelz short games test. I'll also put a link to this down in the description below if you guys want to take a look at it or you want to start doing it yourself. So basically, lots of different challenges in the short game. And as you can see there, all from varying distances. For each of the distances, you hit 10 shots and you get points based on how close you are to the pin. Once you get all your points, you then can score it against a handicap. So it's a pretty cool way to benchmark your improvement and how you're actually getting on and whether you're getting any better. And this is a big part of my game for this year, is that this is what I really need to focus on, especially from 100 yards in, because I lost a lot of shots there. So for me, this is crucial this year. So I'm going to try and do this test once a week moving forward now. So I went to Howley to go and try and do this, but I couldn't. Basically because I couldn't get far enough away where I wasn't just in really bad mud because it's still so wet. So I just did some just general kind of chipping short game practice just to try and get the feel right again because I haven't played a lot of golf. So I didn't do the test, but I am going to start doing this hopefully next week, if not the week after, because it's not a test you can do at the range. You've got to do it at practice grounds. Oh, I've also been to the gym. Now my back's better. I have been able to train again this week, so I've started work on my program again, which is just helping my strength and mobility, particularly my shoulder turn, which I just don't have any of. So yeah, I'm working hard on that in the gym as well. So it's been a pretty decent week given the weather. So in terms of my golf next week, I am going to Rockcliffe Hall for a meeting. Now, depending on the weather, the course has been closed up there because they've had pretty shocking weather too. We are going to try and play a few holes. Whether that happens or not, we'll have to wait and see. It is my group, my Leeds group for business is playing on Thursday. So fingers crossed the course will have dried out a little bit if this weather forecast stays true, which is supposed to be drier this week. I'm also hoping to do this Dave Pelz short game test for the first time, and then once I've done it once, I've got a benchmark, and then I can do it every week moving forward and hopefully get some improvements. And then of course I'm going to be working on this swing change to see if I can really try and ingrain that in and at least get it to take it on the golf course. So still so much work to do, so much work to do. It's bloody hard, I tell you it's hard. I'm also hoping to get to Howley Hall and do this video with Ryan about new golf clubs, new technology, and whether it's all just a load of marketing spin, as well as ask all the questions that you guys sent to me for Ryan. So we'll get that done as well this week. And whilst I'm there, I think I'm going to try the M3 and M4 drivers. So I'll maybe do a review of those as well whilst I'm up there, because Ryan got all the fitting carts for those this week. So I'm going to give those a try when I get up there as well and see how they perform. So that's pretty much it from me for this week. Remember, comment below, let me know what you guys have been up to. What good things have you done this week in terms of golf? Have you done some great practice? Have you been working on something new that's really working out well for you? Or have you just had a belting round somewhere? Let me know, comment below and let me know. And equally, if you've had a shocker or you've started with the shanks or something horrible's happening that you can't quite get your head around, comment below as well, because we'll just give you a kind of a YouTube group hug and make it all better for you, and we'll give you some support, and maybe you'll find someone will comment and give you a great tip or a great answer. So comment below, let me know, good or bad stuff, let me know. So there will be a new video coming on the channel on Friday. It's a video at Whitby Golf Club when I played with my father-in-law. Make sure you check that one out because there are some amazing holes on there and I've got some brilliant drone footage, so make sure you check that out. It'll be hopefully Friday, that will be live on the channel. So thanks again for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, remember, make sure you give it a like, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, click the button below and hit subscribe and follow me on this journey to single figures with the other 2,020 odd people that have done it, which is amazing. Guys, thanks again for watching. I'll chat to you all next week. Have a great week of golf.